Hello everyone, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 5 server, my friends. We are on the 13th episode and thank you so much once again for joining me and indeed for the crazy amount of support you have been showing for this series, my friends. It is super highly appreciated. Now guys, today's fan art comes from a user by the name of TheSeal53 and it is in reference to one of my previous episodes whereby I was kind of dwelling on, you know, the lack of diamonds that I have, and as you can see I'm sat on the chessboard there. And yeah, there's like a couple diamonds on the floor, which was all that I had remaining. So I love the art style, I love the colouring of it. It's just a really nice bit of fan art right there. So thank you very much, Seal. I do appreciate it. Now, guys, if you want to send in your fan art, email will be on screen for you, and you can also send it in through Twitter if you so wish. Now, guys, yeah, this is yeah. So, me and the Hermits, we were hanging out in a meeting one night, and I kind of decided while I was having a bit of a catch-up with a bunch of them, that I would go ahead and finish this thing, digging out this entire area. And as you can see, it is done. This entire place not only is grassed over, but it is now entirely dug out, ready to be built in. And, yeah, it took a long time, but do you know what came out of it? A whole bunch of amazing resources. If we just head back up to the top of our base, you're gonna notice that I've got quite a lot of generic resources now, like iron blocks, coal blocks, all that kind of stuff. It is amazing. We've still got a hefty amount of diamonds to our name as well from the previous episode. But yeah, let's just go up here and have a quick look at what we've got going in terms of our supplies. So we've got all of this. This is overflow, by the way, for this. Look at this, 64, 64, 64, 64, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It is actually kind of crazy the amount of resources we have. We don't need to go mining for a long time yet. Look at this, we've even got a whole bunch of blocks in here that need to be placed in it. Look at the amount of coal blocks we have, man. This is crazy. It's amazing. Oh, it's fantastic. So yeah, not only did I dig out a whole bunch, I also have all of these pickaxes now. Look at the amount of efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 pickaxes I have now. All of these with haste 2 are capable of insta mining, which is just incredible if you think about it. I've even got my my regular set here, so we've got so many backup sets of pickaxes that even if we die, it is not that big a deal. It's kind of amazing. So guys, in today's episode we are going to be beginning on our first project for our major project that is the underground section of our massive base area, guys. And what I'm going to do is I am going to show you guys what I have been coming up with in terms of the central staircase area. That is right, we're going with a staircase as requested by you guys. We're going to be going ahead and looking at the staircase design that I've got in mind. So here we go. We're actually going to disconnect here. We're going to come out. We're going to go into our build world, which I don't show you guys very often because I don't use it very often, admittedly. And this is what I have in mind. That is right. Check it out, guys. Check out the colors. Check out the contrast. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm loving it. I am really loving this design. I wanted to try and use some of the new blocks that exist in Minecraft, i.e., you know, the concrete blocks. So as you can see, we've got a mixture of a bunch of colors. So as you can see, we have white concrete powder, we have green concrete powder. As you can see, we've got some regular grass with some grass on top of it. We have ourselves some light gray concrete powder. We have quartz slabs as a bit of a border for this thing, as well as a whole bunch of leaves and fences. I kind of decided, because these default to being oak sort of trapdoors, I decided to go with oak fences here, which I think looks pretty good. I like the black outground, the black outline as well. I think that's really nice. We've got some flower pots, we've got some redstone lamps, some mini custom trees. That is right, these are jungle leaves and these are spruce wood logs. So, you know, custom trees. I'm going to try and delve into that scene. And then obviously we have the main article itself, the staircase. Obviously the centerpiece is going to be the 5 beacon setup that we are eventually going to have set up. And yeah, as you can see, a bunch of different colors going in. We've got the staircase itself just consisting of slabs going all the way up to the surface. And hopefully you get the general idea of what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably not going to be able to complete this entire thing in this episode. It's going to be an ongoing thing. But at the very least, I do want to make a bit of a start. I'm thinking of maybe trying to get the foundations down for this sort of ring here. And then maybe trying to do the outer ring. What do you guys think? I'm going to need jungle leaves from somewhere, though. I don't have jungle leaves. Okay, right, and I don't believe I have any glowstone either, so, you know, there's going to be a fair amount of resource collecting, but once we have it all done, we should be good to go. So, also, what we need to consider is the fact that we have a whole bunch of chests in the middle here, and these are all in the way. So we're going to need to move every single chest from the center to somewhere else, because we need to. This is kind of crazy, isn't it? Oh my lord above. So, what I am going to do is I am going to start off with a little bit of a third-person time-lapse. Let's go ahead and move the chests away, and then we're going to try and set down the foundations of the ring, okay? We're going to set down the foundations of the ring, and then we'll be good to go. So yes, guys, let's get on with this time-lapse, shall we? Right, guys, so here we are. We have the rings set up. We've got the inner ring here. This is going to contain the staircase, and then of course we've got the outer ring here. This is going to contain all of the decorative items such as the custom trees, little flower pots, all that kind of stuff. It is going to be awesome. Alright, guys, so here we are back in action, and I'm trying to do a bunch of resource gathering, and I realized that I don't have any jungle saplings. And, well, the only real place I can think of looking is the NHO territory. That is right, my friends. We are going to be going ahead to our allies' area, the jungle, and we're going to be trying to claim ourselves a few jungle saplings. Alright, guys, so here we are in NHO territory. I'm in the jungle, and as you can see, we are now in the process of trying to chop down some trees. Only a couple trees, just so I can get some of these leaves to despawn. Oh, dang it, that's not what I meant to happen. Get out of it. There we go. Right, we're looking for a couple of jungle saplings, okay? Couple of jungle saplings. I hope this isn't like outside of what I can do, you know, being an NHO alliance thing. I really hope not anyway, because otherwise I'm being a really bad person right now. I just need a couple saplings, okay? I'm not like tearing down the entire forest. I mean, like maybe 2 trees. Man, are you kidding? We've had no saplings like at all so far. Mate, this sucks. Can we like have at least 1? There's like none, dude. Man, I keep forgetting just how bad the drop rate for jungle saplings actually is. It is atrocious, it really is. I thought dark oak was bad, but I think jungle might actually be worse. I think I've chopped down 2 trees so far, and not a single blooming jungle sapling. What is this, Minecraft? Why are you so stingy? Why are you so stingy, man? I just need a sapling or 2. Come on. Or 4. You know, 1 or 4. Either of the 2 numbers would be kind of nice. But clearly, the game has other ideas. It's like, no, we want you to cut down the NHO territory trees. We want you to get on the wrong side of it. And see, this isn't my fault, okay, NHO? This is not my fault. It is the fault of Minecraft. It is not giving me jungle saplings. It's giving me 1, but that's about it. So, yeah. I totally did not die by trying to elytra my way down a ladder or anything. I don't know what you guys are on about. So, yeah, that's great. oh, dear Lord. Alright guys, so I've been doing a little bit of technical testing, and especially when it comes to the jungle saplings, as I was saying, they are a much rarer drop than, for example, let's say oak saplings are from oak leaves. One thing I decided to try out is, all you gotta do, place down a sapling 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in between, Then another one. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Now, what this does is it means that there will be absolutely no overlapping leaves from one tree to another, which means there's going to be more leaves than ever, which is very, very good because obviously the more leaves you have, the more that are going to decompose, and obviously the more that decompose, the more chances you're going to get of getting a jungle sapling. Yep, I called it a sapling because why not? It is a Python thing. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and dig all of this out, and hopefully my theory will be correct. You can see that basically what it does is it means that the trees like lap exactly into each other. They pretty much touch each other, but they don't overlap each other, which is fantastic. That's exactly what you want when it comes to, you know, trying to get the maximum yield of saplings from leaves. So yeah, just a little pro tip for you guys right there. Cleo just joined back in. Hello, hello. And yeah, let's see if we can't grab ourselves a whole bunch more saplings, my friends. There we go. Let's just grab this lot. Doc having a problem with the CCTV. Yeah, Doc's been having a pretty rough day, as you can see. Doc was burnt to a crisp while fighting CCTV. For some reason, there is a fair amount of hilarity in that. Getting shot by CCTV. That is just ridiculous. Alright guys, so here we are back in action. We can actually make a start on this thing. The only thing we don't have at the moment is glowstone for the trees. I was going to put some glowstone in the trees to make them look quite nice. So yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to go and make a start on actually placing down where the trees are going to go. So something rather like this, and then we'll have another round around this edge over here. Okay, and then we need to put some in the corners here. So like this, 1, 2. Oh, hang on a minute. No, that's not quite right. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fantastic. Hey, buddy. You're not helping. You're not helping the situation. See, I can see this being an ongoing problem down here, an ongoing slime invasion. But I guess the silver lining of that is the fact that we're always going to get ourselves slime, huh? I don't think we're ever going to need to use any kind of slime farm or anything like that. So, that's always nice to see. This is incorrectly aligned. It needs to go like that. There we go. Okay, so let's go around to this corner over here and do the same. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice one. Okay, and then we'll have another one way around here. So another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be the entranceway. There's not going to be much going on here apart from a pathway. And then obviously the rest of it is pretty much entirely going to be this white concrete powder here. So yeah, I can imagine that this is going to look really, really nice once it's finished and, in its proper habitat. Obviously, you've seen the actual finished product kind of, already on my creative world, but that was without any kind of roof and it's not in the right setting, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be kind of nice to see how it looks once it is in its proper setting, underground here. So yeah, okay, so there we go. We're not going to have enough powder, are we here? Ah, gosh darn it. I need to go ahead and get some more. Well, I don't need gravel, I need sand more than anything. So I may have to find a mining desert. I'm pretty sure the one does exist. But yeah, in the meantime, let's have a bit of a look around here. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's how it was in the creative world. So it was 3 blocks like this, and then a glowstone bit on top, and then another log on top, and then leaves would surround it. So, yep, there we go. We'll have another one there. We'll have another one in here. And then, of course, the final one in here. Nope, this one's the actual final one. So there we go. Okay, looking good. So now, where's all of our oak logs? There they are. Fantastic. We can actually make a bit of a start on getting the pathway down. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a bunch of this. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Okay, I think this is going to look pretty cool. There we go. So a little bit of this. Should we have like an accent around the path here? What do you guys think? Some sort of accent? I don't know. Obviously, the one thing we do know is the fact that we've got to start placing these things down like this. There we go. I'm using this instead of grass blocks because I think this would actually look better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this would look better. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Right, okay, so let's grab this. Let's put this down here, put that down there like so. And, yeah, these could go back to where they were. I just wanted to be able to put that in its proper place. And talking of proper placing, we're going to need even more of this stuff, aren't we? So we can actually get the rest of it in like this. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, the lack of materials is so real, my friends. I really don't like it. I want some more materials. If only there was an easier way of doing this. But alas, maybe not. Right, so, light grey powder. So, like this. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. And we'll have another one over here because that's just how it is. So a little bit more out here. So we're using light grey just to sort of transition from the harsh, you know, dark grey here to the white. So I think that this is a good idea. Hey, buddy, like I said, you're not helping the situation. Oh my god, they all just got destroyed in one go. Amazing. Right, now then, I think the next thing I'm going to do is make a whole bunch of trapdoors and replicate the design once again I showed on the creative world before. So let me go ahead and, I'm pretty sure I can use any logs for this, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay, so what if I just do a bunch of that? There we go, 40. Okay, how about a little bit more? Yeah, look at this, man. We're getting a whole bunch of it. Fantastic. Okay, and then that can go like that, and then we can make this up to a stack. There we go, stack of trapdoors. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. So, let's go back over here, make sure it's all in place. So, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And here we go. And then as we go around, we sort of rotate them. So, this will go here. Okay, and this sort of goes all the way round. Rather like this. And then again, get to the green, and then we rotate it. There we go. So hopefully you get the general idea of what I'm doing here. We're just placing down some trapdoors, almost as if to say that these are like flower beds. I mean, they kind of are, right? Because we're putting flower pots on them. Oh, that's in the wrong place, you see. So we need to rotate this one back around here, like this, and there we go. Okay, sweet. And then, of course, we've got... Oh, god damn it. You're not helping! Get out of here, bro! Oh, god damn it, you spawned 4. There's so many of them now. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Go, every single one of you, get out of it. There we go. Thank you very much. I much appreciate all of the slime that you've given me, but it's rather annoying. Oh, right. So, we've got glass going like this. We've got a little bit of this, and then this, and then this. There we go. So yeah, we've got a bit of a pattern going on around here, and that was what I had in mind, so I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, let's just keep going though, all the way around. I like I'm just dropping down onto this. It seems to work pretty nicely, huh? Okay. Nice one. Like I said, I'm pretty convinced I'm not going to get this done today. I'm just not going to get it done today because there's just way too much to do. And, you know, considering the world I had it in was a creative world, you know, multiply the amount of time taken to build that by about 10, and then you've got the amount of time taken to do this one. So, yeah, that's a thing. Alright, looking good. Alright, so let's just... Oh, hang on. That's in the wrong place. Darn it! So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's just continue doing this, and then we'll have a little bit of a peepsy. Alright, there we go. So, we've got a little bit of a foundation going here, and yeah, not bad. Although, what I'm thinking now is maybe these trees are a bit too close. I think I forgot to consider the fact that this thing was here. So, yeah, this now seems really close to this. Maybe I should move it out. I feel like I should move it out. Right. Well, whatever the case may be, I need to get some more materials. I need to grab some glowstone, and then we can get the custom trees done. We can get the outer ring done, and then maybe we can get some flower pots as well. What do you guys think? I think we could do that. Yeah. All right. Let me get some resources. Let me get myself all prepped up, and then we'll continue on with this thing. Alright guys, it is custom tree time. Let's get it started, shall we? So, we've got 3 little sort of stalk branch blocks so far. Then it's glowstone, then it's a bit of this, and then now we are going to start making some trees. That is completely wrong so far. I just want to go ahead and do a little thing on the camera with you guys so we can actually, you know, just... show you some progress as we go along, you know what I'm saying? But I guess while we're doing this, we can actually jump into the comment question of the video, which comes from Choi Games. How do you get your grass that green? Well, I am actually using my own custom resource pack, very simply called the Python pack, and it's got what's called a custom color map installed. What the color map does in Minecraft is it determines the color of the foliage and grass in your world in various biomes. So, for example, if I was to go ahead and disable this and go back to regular vanilla, what you are going to notice is the green grass is a lot duller. And this is just a forest biome. Well, actually, it's a river biome here. Huh. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, you got, like, sort of a slightly greener grass here. You got a slightly fading grass. fading green. It's a real pale green because there's a river biome there apparently. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, as you can see, this is with like the default color map installed, but I made my own one. I got my own color map, and as a result I've now got green grass and foliage all over the place, with the exception of deserts and swamps and also savannas. They are still the default colors, but everything else is a really nice lush green, which I really like. I like the lush green grass. I like lush green terrain. It makes me happy. So yeah, that's a thing. If you guys would be interested in a download for that, then do let me know. I mean, I'd be more than happy to distribute it. The custom pack I'm using right now has a custom sun and moon in it as well, but they were not done by me, so I can't put them in the pack. So if you would still like my own custom resource pack with the custom UI down the bottom there, and also, you know, the custom color map, let me know and I'd be happy to just distribute it, and you guys can have it for yourself. So yeah, just let me know, guys. But anyways, let's continue on up here. Hopefully you get the general gist of what I'm doing with these trees right here. Hey, there's a villager zombie here. Huh. Well, I can't cure you, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to kill you. I'm really sorry, because I would very much prefer to cure you, because I would rather like to have some villagers around here. But, you know, we can't have everything in the world, can we? Hey, buddy, stop it, stop it. I am just getting inundated with slimes, man. This is ridiculous. Get off me. Get off me. Go on, all of you. Go on. Scram. You little butt. I'll have to call you Exterminator. Oh, hey buddy, get wrecked. There you go. So yeah, these are the custom little trees that I've been going for. They're kind of like little, they almost look like lollipops, right? They're little lollipop trees. That's what I'm going to call them. They're little lollipop trees made by yours truly. Amazing. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to need myself a whole bunch more leaves, glowstone and spruce. They're all good to go, but we just need the leaves really, and then we can really get on with this thing. So let's just go ahead and continue planting down these custom trees here. Ah, dang it, that one's a bit tall, isn't it? So might be a bit of a butt to cut down. Let's go up here, and let's get our shears back out, and let's go to town on this thing. We're going to make it into a naked tree. PG-18 content right here, guys. Shield your eyes. Oh, dear. Alright, well, I'm going to continue making some progress, guys, and I'll be back, hopefully, once these trees are done. Alright, guys, so I think to finish off the episode, what we are going to do is we are going to pretty much finish the outer ring here. And as you can see, we're starting off by placing in the border leaves, rather like the creative design I showed you earlier. So let's go ahead and get these all placed in, and then obviously the fences will shortly follow, and then of course we're going to place in the lighting as well. We've got ourselves a bunch of redstone lamps on us, which is very nice. We can go and place them in, and then this place will be nicely lit up, so no mobs will be able to spawn, like, at all. Actually, that's that's kind of the intention. So yeah, okay, so let's start off with down here. That might be a bit of a problem, actually, if we wind up keep bumping into the underside, because we're going to wind up losing valuable concrete, which we are doing. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, well, whatever the case may be, we do have 20 of these redstone lamps to place in, and I think I've worked it out perfectly to the point where it actually winds up using it all, like the design that I'm going for here. So let's get one going down here. Oh, yep, that's right. And yeah, let's go down here. Let's get another one going. Yep, there we go. Keeps activating the trapdoor, which is pretty hilarious. Oh dear. Oh well, I think this is going to look really good once done, guys. So don't you worry your faces about it. You know, we're going through all this stuff. We're going through these freaking trapdoors being butts. But you know what? Honestly, in the long run, it is going to be worth it, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be more than worth it. It is going to be amazing. Like, really, I'm really looking forward to this. So there we go. That's that bit done. And now, what I would like to do is maybe place some under these. So, some under these leaves, like this. So, yep. And then let's grab out the leaves again. Place you in. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so to make sure it's all nice and symmetrical, we'll get one placed in this one as well. There's going to be one way over here on this one. Okay. Okay, let's get this all filled in. Very, very nice. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, guys, if you have any feedback or suggestions for this build as I'm going currently, then do, of course, leave them in the comments area below. I am more than happy to accept suggestions and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it would be really, really awesome if you could. If you find that it is absolutely fine and dandy, then, again, let me know, because I very much value you guys' feedback. So, yes. Anyways, let's continue on. We've got one down here to do. Whoops, I broke multiple blocks and I didn't really want to. And I don't have any filler blocks to put in there. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, that's going to annoy me. Oh, maybe not. Okay, because I can't see it. That's fantastic. All right, well, then, let's go ahead and continue on. Oh, there's nothing for this one to latch onto. That's a problem. Okay, maybe temporarily I'll just put it on here like this. Yeah, okay. Okay, Python and his freaking temporary tricks. You know, I can't talk. You see, this is the quality of commentary you guys get when I do building episodes. That's why I don't do it, because I'm just so terrible at them. I really am. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, look for attention or anything. I know that my commentary skills, while I try to concentrate on building, are just not there. They're non-existent, pretty much. So, I do apologize. I really do. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, a couple there. Maybe some of these grey bits here. Okay, so one, couple there, one there, round the back here, and that should do nicely. Okay, so we're going to alternate, because I don't have many jungle saplings, we're going to alternate spruce and oak, because they're much more easily obtainable, I guess. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Alright, so let's go and get that all placed in there. And yeah, the final thing to do now is placing the fences. We do, of course, need to get some carpet as well. That is part of the design. But I don't have any sheep nearby. I do believe Azumovoid has a... Wait, I don't need sheep. I've got a freaking string farm. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Okay, so in which case, all I need to do is get myself some ink sacs, right? And then I'll be good. So, yeah. Python... Really? Come on, man. You really do outdo yourself with how stupid and how bad your memory is sometimes. Jeez, man. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna grab some ink sacs and stuff, and then we will get this finished, okay? So, yeah. Back in a sec. Here we go, my friends. Let's get this thing finished. Oh, man. I so love having a pentaspawner. It is amazing. So, there we go. Let's just have all of this. 64 black wool, which, of course, is going to make ourselves... a stack and a half of black carpets. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can actually get this outer ring entirely finished now. So here we go. But yeah, like I said, guys, once again, you know, if you have any feedback or suggestions regarding this build, then I welcome it all in the comments area below. And yeah, we're pretty much done with the outer ring here. Again, pending your guys' feedback and suggestions. But yeah, next episode, we are, of course, going to work on the inner circle, the staircase itself. And we should hopefully be able to actually get in and out of this place directly without having to use our staircase and our temporary hidey hole base. Which, by the way, eventually I will be getting rid of. Although I don't know, maybe I could leave it as a bit of a memento to, like, the first episodes of the server, just to see how far I've come. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, guys, there we go. That is the outer ring done, and that is the foundations of the central ring also put down. So, yeah, like I said, next episode, working on the inner ring, and, of course, the staircase itself. But anyways, guys, I think on that note, it is going to be time to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this episode, and you are excited for more Hermitcraft Season 5, do, of course, be sure to drop a like rating. It's very important. It really does help out myself, the channel, and, of course, the video, very much so. And I'd super appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button as well if you do not want to miss out on future content and the progress of this base. But yeah, my friends, but for now, it is time for me to go. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.